Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Delilahs Spiritual Spot. I'm Delilah Rose, coming with your weekly reading for April 5th through the 11th, 2021. So I've been absent for a little while. I had some projects to finish, so I was able to publish my Spiritual Spot Tarot Journal. I was also able to start up my online metaphysical store. So we have cards, crystals, tarot cloths, pendulum boards, statues, herbs, essential oils, candles, spell kits. So I have a little bit of everything on there, and I hope that you would want to check it out. I was also able to publish my oracle card deck. They are pricey. I don't like the price points. I may kickstart them so that I can bring the cost down significantly. So let's just begin. And we have the Lovers card. So Sagittarius, so relationship partnerships are on our mind here. So we do have the Lovers card. And I'm going to go ahead and choose from my deck here. Now, my oracle card deck is based on marble art, mostly Greek art, because I think a lot of those statues and artwork tells a story about when people really live by their intuition. Sage. So seeking advice, counsel, right? And you know, this could be you're having difficulty in your relationship and you need some advice. This could be help in connecting to your partner on a deeper scale. We'll see what the tarot has to say about that. So I will be using the Light Series deck. It's one of my favorite decks to work with. I do have over 44 decks, but I think I like using these for the online portion, because it also gives you the querent opportunity to look at the cards and find meaning within the cards for yourself. So I'll be pulling 3 cards: subconscious, conscious, and advice/outcome from spirit. I will also clarify and end with an oracle card. Here we have the the 5 of Swords here. I'm not doing reversals. We have the Page of Wands in our conscious mind. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to clarify this 5 of Swords with the 3 of Swords. Here we are. So some of us are going through something, and we're needing some advice. Maybe we don't know which way to turn in terms of our relationships. Could be romantic, again, it could be a partnership. But the Heartbreak card here, this is someone close to you. So this is a friend, a lover, a close relative. And the whole deck wants to come out for you. So we have the 9 of Pentacles clarifying this page. We also have the Death card clarifying this wheel. Bottom of the deck, I had to look, it's the Hierophant. So again, seeking higher counsel or knowledge. I mean, the Hierophant is all about religious dogma, or you could look at it in terms of preconceived relationship roles. So maybe the relationship roles have changed. Maybe someone else is the breadwinner, maybe someone else has to stay home. So it's challenging that social construct and trying to figure out your relationship as it stands now. So in our subconscious mind, we have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is an internal conflict, right? It's a mental conflict. So this is what's happening in your mind. So, you know, this is a relationship roles. This is also mental abuse. In terms of cards, it could mean physical abuse, and I pray and hope that that's not the case, but this is just an abusive relationship that is weighing on you. This is not a healthy situation for you. And this is why we have these 2 cards here, the Sage and the Hierophant. You know, I think that we need to, many of us need to relook at our relationships and the roles we play in them. right? Because a lot of us are living non-traditional roles. And I think that in terms of the COVID situation, it has highlighted weaknesses within our relationships in regards to that. Um, this can also mean being confined by religion. Like if you had to get a divorce and, you know, your church or your family has issues with a separation. This could also mean that card with the Hierophant being present and this Three of Swords being present. So it's a very difficult time in your relationship, and I do think this is more of a romantic relationship that is not going well. So this is weighing on you. I mean, consciously, we have this Page of Wands here. So this is you on your journey. This is you understanding that this is not a healthy situation, and this is you understanding that you need help. You need help or assistance from a sage person, from maybe someone in who has a religious background or a counselor. This is you realizing that you need assistance to get away from this negative situation. The advice from Spirit, right, with this Nine of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are physical. You know, don't necessarily think money. Think physical attributes. So being grounded, right, that's physical. Being rooted, that's physical. Something tangible, even like advice, that is a physical thing that's happening. So the advice from Spirit is that if you seek counsel, if you plant the proper seeds of growth, like this is self-growth, this is a change in your heart, this is you getting away from this abuse, this is you moving towards something. If you seek the counsel you need, if you seek the help you need, if you ask for help, you're going to be able to make very important strides in your life. Like you are on your way. You're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor if you seek advice and help. You know, the outcome for you and the advice is that change is not always bad. You know, it's a rebirth here with this Death card. It's, you know, your fortune changing is you seeing the turning point. You seeing, you know, your stride change. You're seeing the growth. It's going to help you rebirth yourself. It's going to help you get back in touch with your spirituality, your centering, who you are, what you need, what makes you happy. This is all about you turning the tide in your favor with this wheel and this Death card being present. This is a lovely reading. This is positive energy of change and growth for you that is necessary at this time. You know, you can't sit in an abusive situation and just take it and take it and take it, because when that happens, you lose who you are. And that's the point of it, isn't it? Isn't that the point of abuse? Control? Not being in your power? Here you are. Feeling the world. Now, when I see this card, you know, along with the Death card, this is you feeling again. This is you waking up to not only your own feelings, but others, because it's when you bring that healing into yourself, right? You bring that light back, you're able to feel and sense things on a much broader scale, right? Because we're not living in our cocoon. You have been reborn. You know, I think it's also poignant that she is carrying the world in her hand because she can. She has the emotional and spiritual base she needs to carry forward. And this is your reading, Sagittarius. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilahs Spiritual Spot. Thank you for joining me.